last time I had a blast flying the Starfleet. It's literally one of the best cruisers, if not the best cruiser in the game. It's quite affordable. It does plenty of damage. You can see that the ship has some rust there, so you can ignore that. It's fast, it has DPS, it's quite affordable, and overall it's good looking, although a little bit rusty, but you know, that's a classic for mid-meta ships. We're already used to the rust on these things. Now, I've been thinking about a nanocore, but if I buy a nanocore, then the price of the ship will go up. Not sure by how much. I would like to keep this ship as cheap as possible. That's because, well, I'm doing things that I usually am not doing with my other cruisers. That's because my other cruisers cost several billions. Some of them cost, well, some of them cost over 10 billion, but let's not go there. And well, let me just take a look at this while I'm at it. Cruise nanocore, and let me just quickly find the... Now, the nanocores for this ship are actually kinda rare. I personally haven't seen one. I know I can probably go and get the Concord Pass for the purple ones, but those are quite expensive, and well, as you can see, the green one and the blue one is not on the market, and based on the price they cost more than the ship itself, so not quite sure if I will buy a nanocore for this ship at the moment, but we will see. That might change into the future. Alright, warping towards the first target for tonight. Let me just adjust the orbit. Okay. Let's see who's going to be the first ship of the night. It should be something very interesting. That's a long warp, by the way. Thankfully the Starfleet has a speedy warp. We have a Machariel. Alright, now we're talking about the big boats. Now I have landed just a little bit far away, and I need a little bit more range in order to do the small warp. Let me see, the Machariel has started to lock me on. Well, I believe that they don't have enough range. Now I'm warping towards my friend. Okay, time to engage the Machariel. They are in armor. Looks like this Machariel is a armor tank. I have dual tracking disruptors and one scrambler. At this range they will not be able to hit me. This Machariel is using large artillery, not the all cannons, but the artillery, and at this range with an afterburner they will never hit a cruiser. Although I can turn off the afterburner and orbit at 0, and I think I'll actually do that. Why not? I think that's like the best thing that I can do here. You can hear the sound of the large artillery on the Machariel. We have a lot of tracking computers on this battleship, so even if they had autocannons, they would still be unable to hit any of our ships. My shield has been damaged by the drones. Machariel has a impressive armor tank. Honestly, I don't see armor tanked Machariels that often. Most of the Machariels that I have destroyed were shield tanked, or they did not have any tank. Now they are into hull, still orbiting at 0. Almost at 50% hull. Now the Machariel is shooting at someone else, not quite sure who the next primary target is. I think they're shooting at the RB, not sure. Yeah, they're shooting at the Covertops cruiser, but they are unable to hit the Covertops cruiser. And that was a nice first target for today. A beautiful explosion as well, and a pretty good Machariel kill. They were built for sniping, they were built for long range. Okay, well, let's warp towards the next target. Still flying the Stabber fleet. Well, for tonight I'll be flying the Stabber fleet. I have 1 point, 1 scrambler, 1 web. Basically that's the only thing that's changed. We have a Dominix. Alright, a drone boat. Excellent. Almost. Actually, yeah, this is a perfect warping. They have been webbed. Well, not from my ship, but they have been webbed, they have been pointed. I will orbit at 17 kilometers with the micro warp drive. For some reason I forgot to use a afterburner. Let's shoot down the drones. They have medium drones. Medium drones can be a problem, so let's just remove the drones. I can turn off the micro warp drive in order to be able to track those drones. Well, looks like no more drones. Or there is one more drone, okay. Well, this Dominix did not pick up the whole beehive. That's what I believe at the moment, because I don't see more drones coming out, so that might be the last drone. We will see. I know one of the recent Dominix that we have shot down had like 50 drones of every type inside. It was crazy, but it was a very fun fight. One of the best fights that I've had in a while. Let me just shoot down that one medium drone. The Dominix slowly losing shields. They are a shield tank Dominix. Okay, that was the last drone. Now we can go and focus on the Dominix. I will change my orbit to 15 kilometers, although it would look like the ship decided to keep the 17-kilometer orbit. That's fine. Now I'll change to 3 kilometers. The Dominix lost shield. They have been webbed, scrambled. %50 hull. And where is the explosion? Oh, well, I guess they logged out. That's interesting. Well, the Dominix did log out, and if you log out while in space and if your ship gets destroyed, then your ship will remain in space but in a destroyed state. So when they log back in, they will see the ship explode right in front of their nose. That's basically what happens when that happens. So let's go towards the next target. This is going to be a expensive one. Well, the first two ships were kinda expensive, but this one is going to be especially expensive. You might be wondering, what am I talking about? Well, we have an Ortus that's tackled. Let's quickly go and approach the Ortus. And they are a shield tank, as usual. Pointed, webbed. I will turn off my micro warp drive to maintain the close orbit. Ortus now into armor. It is falling down very quickly. Ortus now in hull. Ortus has been destroyed. Very nice. That was a nice one. Always funny to see such a expensive ship be destroyed by tier 6 cruisers. And the Starboard fleet is actually one of the best ships for that purpose. One of the overall best cruisers for this, and well, we love this ship so far. Alright, let's go towards the next target. I think this is the second or third Ortus that was destroyed, that I've personally seen that was destroyed by tier 6 cruisers. We have a battle cruiser that's already taking heavy damage. By the time I jumped in, they were into low armor, now they're into low hull. And they have been destroyed. That was a very nice kill. Did take some effort to catch that battlecruiser because they were logging in and logging out, but eventually we did manage to set up a good trap and it worked quite well. Okay, let's warp towards the next target. That is a long warp. Sometimes the warps are indeed very long. We have an oracle. Okay. For a second I almost said that we have a drake, but it's an oracle. Let's quickly go and approach. They have been scrambled. And oracle has been destroyed. Very nice. I came right on time to participate in the kill. Okay, now let me take range and let's wait out the criminal timer. Warping towards the next target. Almost fell from my chair here. If you heard any weird noise, that was me trying not to fall down. We have a Apocalypse Striker. Now, that's one of the ships that I personally don't like to engage, but I'm definitely not going to miss out on a Apocalypse Striker. Let me change my orbit to 0, and this is where things didn't go as planned. I got webbed, I got absolutely destroyed there. The shield and armor was gone in like a split second, and unfortunately I didn't manage to go within the 0 km range, and I got melted. Well, let's watch the fight until it ends. The Apocalypse Striker did take some serious damage there. We have quite a decent fleet here. We have an Ortus, we have a Cruor and an Astera. Should be more than enough to shoot down the Apocalypse Striker. They did use the tracking computer on 2 of our ships, so now their tracking computer is in cooldown and they can't hit all of these ships that are currently shooting at the Apocalypse Striker. And of course we use tracking computers, so our sacrifice is going to be... it looks like it's going to be successful. But let's watch the fight until the end. They are shooting, but I believe that the Apocalypse is entering low hull at the moment. Yep, the Apocalypse was entering low hull and they have been destroyed. Well, very nice. That was a funny little kill.
Warp drive active.
The Starboard fleet got demolished, but that's fine. I'll just get a new one and back in action. That's why I love this ship. I can do stuff like that all day and my wallet is going to be in a perfect shape. Alright, well, let's go towards the next target. We have another space potato. We have another space whale. We have another Dominix. Well, they have some faction drones, very interesting. I'm orbiting at this range. We also have a Hound too. We have a bomber. That's going to be my primary target. We have 2 ships that are currently... we have 2 fleets fighting over the Dominix. That's interesting. Well, I'm definitely not going to give that Dominix without a fight. The bomber got destroyed. Alright, excellent. That was a nice kill. Alright, now I can continue shooting the Dominix. Oh, well, looks like I am running out of ship for that. Let me take quickly range. I'm at 50% hull. Should be warping out. Yeah, I think I'll survive this one. Yeah, I am going to survive this one. Alright, excellent. Well, I will be back. Let me just... oh, well, that was a very fast armor repair. I thought that it would take a little bit more. Well, let me quickly go back to the battlefield. Hopefully the Dominix is going to survive until I land, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Because the Dominix was already falling down when I warped away. And yeah, the Dominix has been destroyed. Very nice. Well, let me turn around and burn away. Let's wait out the criminal timer and we can go towards the next target. That was a nice kill. Almost got destroyed there. Thankfully, my co-op drive, in this case, did save my ship. Alright, well, we have someone at the small anomaly, or was it at the base? I think it was at the small anomaly. Well, let's go and see what type of ship is waiting for us. We have a Caracal Navy. Alright. Tier 6 cruiser versus tier 6 cruiser. Although, I'll be honest, the Stabber fleet doesn't feel like a tier 6 cruiser. This cruiser can take on big ships without a problem, as you could see. The only problem might be the Apocalypse Striker, I agree, that one might be a problem, but anything else, yeah, the Stabber fleet can probably take it. I have a web that's placed in the wrong position, I just noticed that, so I usually have my primary modules close to the right side of the screen while the secondary modules are close to the left side, but in this case I guess I forgot to change the module layout, which is fine. It still did get the job done. And the ConflictIn EVE has been destroyed. That was a nice kill. That was a very nice one as well. Well then, let me now take range. Let's wait out the timer. And, well, honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with this ship. I'm actually having so much fun that I'm thinking about getting the tier 10 Stabber, the Stabber 2. That ship might be very close to the Vagabond that's in EVE Online. Although, I did spend some time looking at the ship models in both games, and you would be surprised, but the closest ship in this game that comes close to the Vagabond is actually the Stabber Sniper. If you take a look at the appearance of both ships, yeah, at the moment all of the Stabber ships in EVE Echoes don't have the fins that you can see on the Vagabond, but the Stabber Sniper does have the exact same color as the Vagabond, so I believe that that ship might be the equivalent of the Vagabond, but it also might very well be the Stabber 2, but I'll see how that rolls when I start to fly the ships. But with that being said, hope that you enjoyed. I love the Stabber fleet. It's literally starting to be one of my favorite PvP cruisers. And well, hope that you enjoyed as well. Stay safe and I'll see you next time.